Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to embrace a profound truth, one that challenges the very essence of how we perceive life, relationships, and the divine purpose etched into our souls. Too often we carry burdens of worry and anxiety, particularly when we feel isolated, when romantic connections seem elusive, and when the world whispers that something is wrong with us. But I stand here to tell you, stop worrying. There is a higher reason, a divine orchestration behind this season of isolation. The chosen ones, the ones set apart for great purpose, are often misunderstood. From the moment destiny calls you, your life ceases to follow the path of the ordinary, and that includes your relationships. Isolation is not a punishment, it is preparation. The Creator sees the weight of the assignment placed upon your shoulders, and He knows that certain connections would be distractions, diversions, or even derailments from your purpose. Consider this: when you are being trained for something extraordinary, you cannot live like everyone else. The diamond is formed under immense pressure, but before it shines, it must endure the grinding and cutting that refine its brilliance. Your isolation is not rejection, it is refinement. Romantic connections will come in their divine timing, but only when they align with the purpose for which you were born. Why do we worry? Why do we fret? Because we compare. We look at others, their relationships, their lives, and we measure our value against their timelines. But the chosen cannot afford comparison. You have been given a different path, a sacred journey that requires focus and faith. Do not allow the absence of romance in this season to make you question your worth. Your value was established before you were born, written by the hand of the Creator Himself. And let me remind you, not every connection is a blessing. Some relationships may look beautiful on the surface, but beneath the veneer, they carry chaos. You were not called to settle for companionship at the cost of your destiny. The delay is protection. The isolation is strategy. And when the time is right, the Creator will send someone who complements your purpose, someone who doesn't detract but multiplies your vision. The chosen are isolated because their assignment is heavy. Your energy must be preserved, your heart guarded, and your mind focused. Worry is a thief of time and peace. Release it. Trust the process. Walk boldly in the confidence that you are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. The world may not understand, but you don't need their validation. All you need is the conviction that you are walking in alignment with the will of the one who called you. Stop worrying, because this is not the end of your story. This is the preparation for your next chapter. So today, I urge you to embrace your isolation, trust in divine timing, and know that the absence of romantic connections is not a curse, but a divine strategy. Stand firm, stay focused, and walk confidently into the destiny that awaits you. Thank you. Stop worrying. It's easier said than done, isn't it? Yet when you truly grasp the depth of the purpose over your life, worry loses its grip. You see, the chosen ones, those who are set apart for something greater, are often misunderstood. Not only by others, but even by themselves. Isolation feels heavy, and the absence of romantic connections can leave you questioning your path, your worth, and your purpose. But let me assure you today, there is nothing accidental about where you are right now. Purpose demands preparation. A person with a divine assignment cannot afford to walk an ordinary path. You were called to be extraordinary, and extraordinary lives require extraordinary seasons of waiting, learning, and growth. Worry stems from a misalignment of perspective. When you believe you are behind, lacking, or forgotten, you carry the weight of trying to fix what was never yours to control. The Creator is not in a hurry. His timing is perfect, and His plans are flawless. Let's talk about isolation. For those with a great destiny, isolation is a recurring theme. Look through history, through the lives of individuals who changed the course of the world. They often faced long seasons where they were alone, misunderstood, and seemingly forgotten. But that isolation was never wasted. It was in the quiet moments that their purpose was refined, their vision clarified, and their hearts prepared for the weight of their assignment. You cannot lead others if you have not first learned to stand on your own. Isolation teaches strength. It teaches you to hear the voice of your Creator without the noise of external influences. When you feel isolated, it is tempting to believe that something is wrong with you. It's easy to wonder why others seem to find companionship effortlessly while you remain alone. But the chosen are not called to the same timeline as everyone else. Your path is unique, and your connections must align with your purpose. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay, and not every relationship is meant to flourish. The Creator is intentional. He removes what is not for you, even when you cannot understand it. Trust that removal is just as much a blessing as provision. Romantic connections are beautiful, but they are not the foundation of your identity. Your worth was established long before you even thought about love. You were created with purpose, not to be defined by someone else, but to fulfill the unique calling placed on your life. Too often we allow the absence of romantic connections to overshadow the abundance of what we already have. You may feel alone, but you are not abandoned. You may feel unseen, but you are deeply known by the one who created you. In seasons of isolation, the Creator is doing a deep work within you. He is teaching you to rely on Him, to trust Him, and to see yourself through His eyes. You cannot truly love or be loved until you understand your inherent value. This is not the time to rush into relationships out of fear of being left behind. It's a time to build, to grow, and to prepare for the life you are destined to live. Some of you are worried because you feel like time is slipping away. You've watched others get married, start families, and build lives while you're still waiting. But what if the waiting is a gift? What if the delay is intentional, not to punish you, but to protect you? Not every door that opens is from the Creator, and not every opportunity is meant to be taken. The chosen must have discernment, and discernment is cultivated in the waiting. The Creator knows what you need and when you need it. He knows the weight of your assignment and the kind of partner who will support you in fulfilling it. If He has not yet sent that person, it is because He is preparing you or them. Sometimes we forget that the person we are waiting for is also on a journey. They are being refined just as you are. Would you want to meet them before they're ready? Would you want to enter into something prematurely, only to see it crumble under the pressure of unmet expectations? Your isolation is not a punishment, it is a privilege. It is a sign that you are being set apart for something greater. When you stop worrying and start trusting, you will begin to see the beauty in this season. You will see that you are being protected from relationships that would distract or harm you. You will see that your time alone is an opportunity to deepen your relationship with the Creator, to discover your gifts, and to walk boldly in your purpose. Worry robs you of peace. It steals your joy and blinds you to the blessings of the present moment. When you fixate on what you do not have, you overlook what you do. The Creator has given you everything you need for this season. He has equipped you with talents, resources, and a vision for your life. Focus on those things. Cultivate your gifts. Build the foundation for the life you want to live. When the right person comes, they will not complete you, they will complement you. But you must first become whole on your own. There is power in knowing who you are. The chosen ones are not defined by their relationships or their status. They are defined by their purpose. Your identity is not tied to whether or not you have a romantic partner. It is rooted in the Creator's design for your life. When you embrace this truth, you will no longer feel the need to rush or compare. You will walk confidently, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Stop worrying. This season is not forever. There will come a time when the right connections will come into your life, not because you chase them, but because they will align with your purpose. Until then, focus on becoming the person you were created to be. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust the one who holds your destiny in his hands. There is a reason you are isolated. There is a reason you have not yet found the romantic connection you desire. It's not because you are unworthy or unlovable. It's because you are being prepared for something extraordinary. Embrace this season with gratitude. Use it to grow, to heal, and to become the best version of yourself. The best is yet to come. Stop worrying and trust the journey. When you embrace the reality of your uniqueness, you begin to understand that your life cannot and will not mirror the lives of others. This understanding changes everything. Worry begins to fade and clarity starts to take its place. The chosen ones, the ones who carry a divine purpose, have a path that is often misunderstood by the world. You are not called to fit in, you are called to stand out, to lead, to pioneer, and to influence in ways that others may never comprehend. This is why your journey feels different, why your experiences seem so distinct, and why your season of isolation feels so heavy. But in this difference lies your strength. You see, isolation is often mistaken for rejection. But what if it's protection? Think about it. If you are carrying something precious, something rare, you do not expose it to just anyone. You guard it, nurture it, and keep it safe until it is ready to be revealed. Your life is no different. The Creator has placed something within you that is so valuable, so powerful that it must be protected. Isolation is not about keeping you away from others. It's about keeping your purpose intact until it is time for it to shine. Stop worrying about what you do not have, especially when it comes to romantic connections. The world places an enormous emphasis on relationships as though they are the ultimate measure of success or fulfillment. But let me tell you this, no relationship will ever complete you. Completion comes from knowing who you are and whose you are. It comes from walking confidently in your purpose and understanding that you are already whole. A romantic connection is not the goal, it is a complement to the life you are building. A partnership that enhances what you are already doing. Too many people settle for connections that feel right in the moment but derail their destiny in the long run. The chosen cannot afford to make this mistake. You were not called to settle. You were not created to live an ordinary life. The weight of your calling requires intentionality, and that includes the relationships you allow into your life. Some people are not meant to journey with you. Their presence may feel comforting, but their influence could lead you away from your purpose. This is why the Creator removes certain people from your life, even when you don't understand it. Trust that every closed door is an act of love, a divine intervention to keep you aligned with your destiny. Worry often stems from comparison. You look around and see others building relationships, finding love, and moving forward, and you wonder why it hasn't happened for you. But their path is not your path. The timeline for your life is uniquely designed, and it cannot be rushed or altered by your worries. Comparison blinds you to the beauty of your own journey. It shifts your focus from gratitude to envy, and it causes you to question the very process that is meant to shape you. The truth is, the waiting season is a gift. It may not feel like one, but it is. This is the time when you discover who you are, what you are called to do, and what you need in a partner. This is the time when you learn to love yourself, to find joy in your own company, and to build a life that reflects your purpose. When the right person comes into your life, they will not be a crutch or a distraction. They will be a partner, someone who supports your vision and walks alongside you in your purpose. But that kind of connection requires preparation on both sides. The Creator is not just preparing you, He is also preparing the person you are meant to meet. They are on their own journey, facing their own challenges and growing in their own way. Trust that when the time is right, your paths will cross. Until then, Focus on your growth. Focus on becoming the person who can steward the kind of relationship you desire. A healthy, purposeful relationship requires two whole people, not two halves looking to complete each other. Your wholeness is your responsibility. Worry is a thief. It steals your peace, your joy, and your ability to see the blessings of the present moment. When you are consumed by what you do not have, you miss the beauty of what you do have. You overlook the opportunities, the relationships, and the growth that are available to you right now. Stop worrying and start living. Embrace this season for what it is, a time of preparation, refinement, and alignment. There is a reason why the chosen ones often walk a different path. Your life is not just about you, it's about the impact you are meant to have on others. The weight of your calling requires focus, and distractions can be costly. This is why the Creator is so intentional about your relationships. He is not withholding from you, He is positioning you. He is ensuring that when the right person comes into your life, they will add to it, not take away from it. Trust His timing. Trust His plan. Trust that He knows what you need better than you do. In this season, shift your focus from what you lack to what you can build. Use this time to cultivate your gifts, to deepen your relationship with the Creator, and to prepare for the future. Every skill you develop, every lesson you learn, and every moment you spend in self-discovery is an investment in the life you are creating. You are not waiting for a relationship to begin your life. Your life is already unfolding, and it is filled with purpose. The chosen ones are not isolated forever. There will come a time when the right connections will come into your life, but they will come when you are ready to steward them well. Until then, stop worrying. Stop comparing. Stop doubting the process. Trust that the Creator is working all things together for your good. Trust that your isolation is not a sign of rejection, but a sign of preparation. Trust that the absence of romantic connections is not a punishment, but a divine strategy to align you with your purpose. Your life is a masterpiece in progress. Every stroke, every detail, every season is part of a greater design. Do not rush the process. Do not let worry rob you of the joy and peace that are available to you right now. Embrace your uniqueness. Walk confidently in your purpose. Know that you are deeply loved, perfectly designed, and fully equipped for the life you are meant to live. Stop worrying because there is nothing to fear. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Trust the journey. Trust the process. Trust the one who called you, for He is faithful to complete the work He began in you. Your isolation is temporary, but your purpose is eternal. Keep walking, keep building, and keep trusting. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you are chosen, your life is not meant to look like everyone else's. The process of being set apart often feels like being left out. But there's a divine reason for your journey, one that cannot be rushed or replaced with shortcuts. The chosen are often misunderstood, and their paths are marked by seasons that feel lonely, unexplained, or even unfair. Yet, if you take a moment to reflect, you'll realize that these seasons are not wasted, they are essential. Your isolation is not about keeping you away from people, it's about bringing you closer to your purpose. Every moment you spend in this place is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the life you are destined to live. It's in these quiet seasons, when the noise of the world fades away, that you can hear the voice of your Creator most clearly. This is the time when you learn to trust, to listen, and to grow. Without the distractions of romantic entanglements or social expectations, you are free to focus on the essence of who you are and why you are here. Stop worrying about what you think is missing. What you perceive as a void is actually space that has been intentionally left open for something greater. When you worry, you are telling yourself a story of lack, of unworthiness, of being forgotten. But none of those things are true. The Creator does not forget His chosen ones. He does not overlook them or leave them without provision. Everything you need is already within your grasp, though it may not look the way you expected. Romantic relationships are often idolized as the ultimate source of happiness, but they are not. A relationship can be beautiful, but it is not the foundation of your identity. If you build your sense of self on the presence or absence of a romantic partner, you are building on shifting sand. Relationships can complement your life, but they are not meant to define it. You are more than someone's partner, someone's companion, or someone's significant other. You are a person of purpose, a vessel of destiny, and a light to the world. When you understand this, you begin to see your isolation differently. It's not a punishment, it's preparation. Think of it as a season of refinement, like gold being purified in fire. The chosen must endure the fire to remove anything that could hinder their calling. This process is not easy, but it is necessary. You cannot carry the weight of your purpose with baggage that does not belong to you. This is why certain people, opportunities, and even relationships are removed from your life. It may hurt in the moment, but trust that it is for your good. Some of you are carrying worry because you feel like time is slipping away. You look around and see others finding love, building families in the lives you dream of, and you wonder if you've been left behind. But you are not behind, you are exactly where you are meant to be. The Creator's timing is not our timing, and His ways are not our ways. What looks like a delay to you is often a carefully orchestrated plan to align you with something far greater than you could imagine. Stop comparing your journey to others. Their path is not your path, and their timeline is not your timeline. The chosen are set apart for a reason, and their lives unfold in ways that often defy logic or societal expectations. Your process may take longer, because what you are being prepared for is extraordinary. Do not trade your uniqueness for the fleeting satisfaction of fitting in. What is meant for you will not pass you by, but it will come in the right time and in the right way. Your focus in this season should not be on what you lack, but on what you can build. Use this time to grow, to learn, and to prepare. Develop your gifts, sharpen your skills, and deepen your understanding of who you are. Every moment spent in self-discovery is an investment in your future. When the right relationship comes, it will not complete you, it will enhance what you have already built. But you must first become whole on your own. The Creator is not just preparing you for a relationship, He is also preparing the relationship for you. The person you are waiting for is on their own journey, facing their own challenges and growth. Trust that when the time is right, your paths will cross in a way that is undeniable and divinely orchestrated. Until then, focus on becoming the person who can steward that kind of relationship well. Worry will only distract you from your purpose. It will rob you of the peace and joy that are available to you right now. Every time you allow worry to take hold, you are choosing to dwell on fear instead of faith. But faith is what moves mountains, what opens doors, and what aligns you with your destiny. Choose faith over fear. Choose trust over doubt. Choose to see this season not as a burden, but as a blessing. The chosen ones are often called to walk alone for a season because their calling requires focus. You cannot pour your energy into distractions and still fulfill the purpose for which you were created. This is why the Creator is so intentional about your relationships. He knows that not everyone is meant to walk with you. Some people will drain you, distract you, or even derail your destiny. Trust that when He removes someone from your life, it is for your protection, not your punishment. Stop worrying about being alone. You are never truly alone. The Creator is with you, guiding you, shaping you, and preparing you. This season of isolation is an opportunity to deepen your relationship with Him, to find strength in His presence, and to align your heart with His will. When you learn to find contentment in Him, you will discover a peace that surpasses understanding. Your life is unfolding exactly as it should. Every challenge, every delay, and every moment of waiting is part of a greater plan. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that the Creator knows what He is doing. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are being prepared for something extraordinary. When the time comes and the right relationship enters your life, it will be worth the wait. It will align with your purpose, complement your vision, and reflect the growth you have experienced in this season. But until that time, stop worrying. Focus on what you can control. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on walking confidently in your purpose. Your isolation is temporary, but your purpose is eternal. Embrace this season with gratitude, knowing that it is shaping you into the person you were created to be. Do not rush the process or despise the waiting. The best is yet to come, and you are being positioned for greatness. Keep walking, keep trusting, and keep believing. Everything is working together for your good. So as you stand here today, remember this: your life is not random, and your journey is not a mistake. Every moment of isolation, every delay, and every unanswered question is a divine strategy to prepare you for what lies ahead. Stop worrying about what you don't have and start trusting the process of who you are becoming. You are chosen, set apart, and destined for greatness. Walk boldly in your purpose. Refuse to settle for anything less than the extraordinary life you were created to live. Let go of fear, doubt, and comparison, and embrace the truth that your isolation is not rejection, it is preparation. Trust the timing, trust the process, and trust the one who called you. When the time is right, everything that belongs to you will find you. The right connections, the right opportunities, and the right love will align with your destiny in ways that exceed your expectations. But until then, stay focused, stay faithful, and stay steadfast. You were not called to fit in, you were called to stand out. Your purpose is too great, and your assignment is too significant to be rushed or compromised. So rise up, chosen one. Step into your destiny with confidence, knowing that the best is yet to come. You are not waiting for life to begin. Your life is already unfolding, perfectly designed by the Creator who makes no mistakes. Trust Him and walk forward boldly, because you are destined to change the world.